It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, I sat down with my accountant. He said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, Kaepernick. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
28-yard gain.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
That's the reason we bought for circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. To throw, Kaepernick. They'll roll him out right. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion.
Bullock on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
And Bullock will put this one through. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Mayfield on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jerry Jeudy with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Green to bring it back. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Ball carrier.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Kaepernick now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Now Kaepernick to try again here after the pick six. Man open left side is Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Kaepernick going to throw. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
11 on the play.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
On first down, Kaepernick. Flush to his right. That is incomplete.
Kaepernick on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Kaepernick to throw again. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills cut into that lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10.
Nice job there utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Complete. Jefferson the target. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
52, 52. What we got? What we got? What we got?
Third and long for Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Not much there, only a yard.
2nd and 9.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Kaepernick. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Now Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. On the left side, a catch by White. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a 2nd down completion, got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He hits White, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
At the 38-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. Had a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Mayfield with it once more. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's White. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Incomplete.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Oh, he'll air this. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jerry Jeudy with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Colts 28, Bills 13. Justin Tucker set.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Monte Nicholson picks it.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Mayfield's
threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Foxborough. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. This one brought in by Jefferson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Jefferson. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Jordan Reed has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Oh, good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down.
48 yards.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Mayfield off the play fake. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
To the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Throwing, Mayfield. It's complete to Grant. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jakeem Grant in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Colts add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. 2nd half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had a big 1st half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the 2nd half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the 1st half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And he's got some space here. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a 1st down due to the previous penalty. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
The 27-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards.
Odell Beckham.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Todd Gurley. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown.
Point conversion.
The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for two. And he's got it for the two-point conversion.
Successful.
So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
A loss of 2.
At the 23, it's second and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
On the crossing route, complete. It's Grant. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
A gain of 2.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Off to Geis on the screen. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jerry Judy, 33 yards. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And the lead will grow by one more.
Makes the score Colts 42, Bills 21.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Green to bring it back. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's able to get it up close to the 35, but hang on here. Penalty marker down. And this one might be going the other way. The holding penalty and negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20. Throwing Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. He's going deep for Brown. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. He'll drop this underneath to Gurley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there. First down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Bills first down.
To throw, Kaepernick. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Buffalo.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Kaepernick again. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Now Kaepernick. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Kaepernick. Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
But we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Kaepernick to throw again. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Bullock's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now Now throwing on first down and completing it. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Back now in Indianapolis, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
He's got a man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there for Indy. And even 50 yards. Complete. Jefferson the target. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Justin Jefferson.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the Bills' 24-yard line.
This will be caught inside the 10. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. And now he'll tuck it and run. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going deep for Brown. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Jeff Okudah. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
They still need 6 yards here on 3rd down after the penalty. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's going deep for Brown. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing now is Kaepernick. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Second down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Colts' 11-yard line.
Now they'll toss to Gurley left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and
he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The kick is good.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Colts 42, Bills 37.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20, 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jerry Jeudy, 81 yards. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam.
They flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be done.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. They're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, here's Kaepernick. Ebron with it over the middle. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Eric Ebron. 12 yards on the play. But it's 3rd.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Ebron's got it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
32.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
14-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Laviska Chenault, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make-or-break onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Oh, no, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Kaepernick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson, but he will not be able to bring it back.